Gervonta Davis versus Marrios Barrios. Man, I believe this is a better fight than Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. This guy, he's about Ryan Garcia's size, but he keeps range better than he fight at a better range than Ryan Garcia. So it's going to be harder for Gervonta Davis to get inside. Him and Ryan Garcia about the same height, about 5'10", but he keep range better. He keep range better than Ryan Garcia. So Tank's going to have to work his way inside, jab his way inside, and probe his way inside better. Without he got to take his time more against Marrios Barrios. I believe this is a good fight for Tank. This is the way that his promoter has gotten his career far as fighting against Mexicans, because Floyd don't see no money in fighting local black fighters. That's what he called it. But I don't agree with that theory. But I'm not going to shit on the fight just because he's fighting a Mexican opponent. I'm not going to shit on the fight because he's not a black opponent, because he's Mexican. That's a stupid reason. But these guys on YouTube, man, I don't see why you cannot trust their opinion. Check out this CJ Fatburger for a minute. CJ Fatburger said Marrios Barrios will beat his first initial reaction to Marrios Barrios and Gervonta Davis. Marrios Barrios will beat Gervonta Davis. Then he come back yesterday and said it's a shit fight. You can't listen to these guys, man. First, Errol Spence was going to destroy Terrence Crawford. Then Errol Spence scared of Terrence Crawford. It's like back and forth. They go by too much. Too much of their opinions is based on emotion and not just plain old factual information for what it is. Most of their opinions is based on either race, emotion, or stupidity. Most of the YouTube channels is based on race, emotions, or just plain old stupidity. Or just a lack of knowledge of the sport. If anybody else that watch boxing, you would know that this is a pretty even, almost an even fight. Gervonta Davis' last fight was at 130. His last fight against Leo Santa Cruz was at 130. Marrios Barrios is taller, box better, keep better range than Leo Santa Cruz. Punch harder than Leo Santa Cruz. Bigger than Leo Santa Cruz. But Davis was having his problems with Leo Santa Cruz. But this guy is a bigger and better version and hit harder than Leo Santa Cruz. So Davis just going to go and knock this guy out. He didn't even knock out Leo Santa Cruz like that. It took him time to figure out Leo Santa Cruz. This is a good fight, but people just going to hate on him just because they don't like Leonard Ellerbe, they don't like Mayweather, and and Tank is like a byproduct of those two guys. Successful pay-per-view, but I believe a lot of Mexicans and I believe some of Tank fans will purchase this fight. But it's an even fight. Marrios Barrios is an even fight. It's a better fight than Gary Russell. If you want to be honest and take your emotions out of it, it's a better fight. He's way bigger than Gary Russell. Gary Russell is 5'2" on a good day. Gary Russell is 5'2" on a very good day. On a bad day, he might be 4'11". Who fucking knows? But Marrios Barrios is way bigger and way better. It's harder to get in. And most fights is this shit about range. This guy's 5'10" with a long reach. He's going to keep Tank on the outside and punch him when he come in. Tank going to have to figure that shit out. It's not an easy fight. Just by their measurement, Tank is 5'5" with high heel pumps on. How the fuck he just going to punch this guy, and this guy's 5'10" and a half, got damn near 6 feet tall, and can box. This guy is a boxer. This guy was groomed to be some type of star, but now since he's fighting Gervonta Davis, he's turned into a bum overnight, and it's not so. He's undefeated. He can fight. He's not the type, but he's not at the top of 140. The top of the 140 is ready to fight each other, and they on their way out. I believe is a big task, man. Marrios Barrios, man. I believe it's an even fight, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. These boxing people is full of a whole lot of shit, man. That's why boxing is where it's at. It have a lot to do with the fans. It have a lot to do with the boxers and the promotion. It have a lot to do with the sanctioning bodies, man. And these YouTubers, man. These YouTubers is out of control, man. They just as unstable as the sport itself. Very unstable sport. That's why Triller is getting in. Triller is going to make more money than all these companies because boxing need to be taken over.